NTV, Central and Western Nebraska's most watched news. This is NTV News at noon.
My divers have been in the water today, and at an appropriate time they may be back in the water. We have our marine units out on the lake. They're using sonar equipment to see if they can locate the body as well.
So no longer search and rescue, now search and recovery. Difficult situation after a 2-year-old boy from Nebraska was attacked by an alligator in Florida. We have the latest information in a moment. Thank you for joining us here. Let's now check that forecast for you as the heat really cranking up out there. Tim.
Yeah, I just sent a post to our social media sites that it's never a good thing when you're cracking the 90-degree barrier before noon. How about cracking into the mid-90s as of the noon hour? It is 96 degrees in Grand Island right now, 95 in Phillipsburg. There's a very real chance that Grand Island, you may top 100 this afternoon. You're already within 4 degrees. It is a hot, somewhat muggy afternoon. It is just extremely uncomfortable outside. The type of weather you have to take serious and make sure you stay safe if you're going to be out and about in this kind of heat. And I'll let you know how long to expect it to stick around coming up in your full first alert forecast here in a few minutes.
Well, we're 15 hours in, and there were eyewitnesses here who certainly saw the child taken under the water and what have you. We know that that happened, and it certainly is not survivable at this point for him to have been submerged for this period of time. So we know that this is a recovery effort at this point.
Sheriff, can you tell us, Sheriff, can you tell us?
So no longer hope for a rescue here this noon hour. Authorities confirming the search for the 2-year-old boy taken by an alligator at a Disney World resort in Florida is no longer a search and rescue operation. The Orange County Sheriff's Office said they are now looking to recover the boy's body. And the family from Nebraska was staying here at the Disney's Grand Floridian Resort, as you see here on the map, with a beach connected to Seven Seas Lagoon, where boats take tourists to the Magic Kingdom. So this gives you an idea of what this looks like. Meanwhile, the sheriff's office said the boy was playing in the water when the alligator approached him.
We determined that this 2-year-old child was playing at the edge of the water, probably about a foot or so into the water, when this alligator came up and attacked the child. The father did his best. He tried to rescue the child, however, to no avail. There was a lifeguard that was on duty as well. The lifeguard, however, was not able to render much aid, too far away apparently, and the gator swam away with the child.
Oh, well, searchers did not find anything overnight. More people are joining the search today. They are not giving up the search.
We still have kept multiple deputies on scene here overnight. More are coming in this morning, some fresh eyes to give another fresh look at the water. We will have additional deputies in the air as well.
So in the wake of this horror, there is a sense of sinking heartache, especially knowing that the family is from Nebraska. We reached out to a well-known grief counselor, and Veronica has responded to situations like Hurricane Katrina and other national disasters. And this is part of the interview that explains what the family may be going through. And what do we do? You know, this was a Nebraska family. We could even have family members involved in this, listening to this interview. How do we move forward from something like this? What do we do?
Okay. Well, right now we're at the stage with this particular incident. The first few hours to 72 hours are a different mindset, mentality, and reactive period than it will be 2 to 3 days from now. You have to process through step by step. Once the situation comes to a place of anchoring on a fact, this is very similar to the situation with Katrina. Loved ones had someone missing, and one of the most difficult things was that waiting period. Are we going to find them? Are there going to be remains? Are there going to be a body? Are they going to be identified? It's just not being able to put some form of closure on the fact that the crisis has interrupted and really shattered their lives.
And it just takes the 30-minute drive to get from the Grand Floridian to the site of another recent tragedy. You can see there on the map, they're very close, where the investigation into Sunday night's massacre continues there. Investigators grilling the shooter's wife now about what she knew ahead of the shooting